So I'm going to explain that after we have a go at question 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Now we're going to come to 1, 2, and 3. 5 times 5, good. So what's 5 times 5? 5 times we do 25. Next, Joshua, what's the next step we do?
5 times
5 times y. What's 5 times y? 5y. Next, what's here? It's a plus, right? So what's 25 plus 5y? Just 25 plus 5y. And there is our answer. Okay, so who's going to start on question 3?
Wait. Does the order matter? If I write 5
Normally that's pretty right the alphabet. Now next question, this one. Elaine, what's the first step? What's the first thing we do? What do you think? Have a look at all these questions.
6 times 3.
6 times 3, so Elaine says 6 times 3. Next, James, what's the next step we do?
For what?
For the question you want.
6 times 7, x. 7z.
Yeah, but,
42z.
but isn't there a negative here? So we gotta do 6 times negative 7. So which is 6 times.
42.
Yeah, what Josh just said, negative 42 what? Is it just negative 42? Yes, z. So now what happens is that we have to just minus it.
Why is it just 10?
So the answer would just... Yes, if listen to Aiden said that 2 negatives cancel out to make it positive. That's why negative 2 times negative 5 is just equal to 10. Now what's the next thing we do? Aaron?
You do negative 2 plus I times by a 3x.
Times 3x, because it's just the same thing over and over again. So negative 2 times 3x. Isabel, what is negative 2 times 3x equal to?
Negative 2 times 3x equals negative 6x.
Very good. Negative 6x. So what happens here? We just combine them together. What came first? A 10. So the answer would just be 10 minus 6x. That is our answer. Okay? So we just combine them after we finish. Do you guys kind of understand this? A bit more confident? Okay. So write this down if you haven't. I'll keep this up here so that just in case you need this whole question, you could just look back at the reference, okay? So whenever you do these, you times them together first and you times the second bit, okay? So always remember that. Unless somebody stop. It was a 20. So, now think about this. In your multiplications, 4 times y equals 20. Well, let's say 5. So 4 times 5 equals to 20. So now what does a equal to?
5.
5, because a equals to 5. So another way you could do this, if you didn't understand this way, so 4a equals to 20. 4 times a equals to 20. So usually, how can you get rid of 4? What's the opposite of timesing 4 to something? What's the opposite?
Divide.
Dividing by 4. So if you 4 divided by 4 times a equals to 20 divided by 4. If you, in algebra, this is one important rule in algebra. If you do something on one side, you have to do it on the other side. If you plus 1 on one side, you got plus 1 on the other side. If you divide by 10, you're going to divide by 10 on the other side. As you can see, I have divided by 4 on this side. This is what I did. Then what do? I have to divide by 4 on the other side. So first, what's 4 divided by 4? 1. 1. So what's 1 times a? It's just a, right? Now what's 20 divided by 4?
5.
It's 5. So a equals to 5. That's another way you can do it, or you can just stick with this way. Okay? So, if it's confusing, just do which one is just easier and easy to understand.
B
Okay?
minus
That's what
7
you
equals to 8.
Then imagine, a number minus 7 equals to 8. What's the opposite of minus 7? Plus 7. So what's B minus 7 plus 7? What is that equal to?
B7.
But minus 7 and plus 7 again, what is that equal to?
0. Wait, no, 7.
Think like this, if I plus 1 and minus 1, what does that equal to?
0.
0. If I plus 100 and minus 100, what does that equal to?
0.
0. So if I minus 7 and plus 7, what does that equal to?
0.
So what's B plus 0?
B.
B, do you understand that? However, you also remember, if I plus 7 here, what do I have to do on this side? Plus 7, because if you do something on one side, you got to do it on the other side. So that means 8 plus 7 equals to 15. So B equals to 15. That's another way. In algebra, you can kind of move the thing to the other side without showing that. So, how do I get rid of minus 7? If I get rid of minus 7, the opposite you put in here. That's another way you can do it. If you kind of don't understand, just stick with the first option. Just get rid of it, just put on the other side. They're practically the same thing, but the second option is just how you understand just quickly. First option is when it's kind of like confusing for you from the start. Okay, do you understand the second B minus 7 mistake? Do you kind of
What's the
understand
first step here? What should I do? 2c minus 1 equals to 11. What's my first step?
Which one?
This one.
You have to 2 times C, but you have to figure out what C is.
Yeah, so then the first thing I should do is to get rid of the. Wait, what should I do?
11 plus 1.
11 plus 1. Why do I have to do 11 plus 1?
Because if you're trying to find C, then you have to make that. So it should be 11 plus 1 equals 2C.
11 plus 1. If I did 11 plus 1 here for the other people to easily understand, what do I have to plus on this side? 1. Because if you do something on one side, you gotta do it on the other side. So now what's minus 1 plus 1?
0.
0. Because what's minus 59 plus 59? 0. It's always the same.
We have to write that.
Yeah, you got it right.
Oh
So that means 2c is it what's 11 plus 1?
12.
12. So now we're back to
that'll be 1 times C equals to, what's 12 divided by 2?
6.
The 6, so your answer for C equals to 6. I'll give you more questions, these are just like starting questions.
shows that she wrote 2 of them to kind of explain how it works. So now she's showing which one she has to times together. So as you can see, you go times 1 by 1, which is what she's doing. So she's doing C times C equals C squared, C times D equals CD, D times C equals CD, and D times D equals D squared. Okay, so stop for that. Does everyone understand this so far? Yes, we understand? Yeah? So now, what's the next bit we have to do? So learning the sides to add them all together because they're all plus things. So C squared plus CD plus CD plus D squared. However, she knows we're not done because we can combine the CDs together to make 2 CD and she's done.
My turn.
Yeah.
On o'clock.
Yeah.
Second.
So
Plus.
Wow.
Wait, cube. You have to do it again.
so what do I have to do? What did you do again?
Then this one. And then I can't read what you're writing. It's not that bad. And then Q2, and then there's P. And since these go like I can see. Yeah.
Can you read louder?
Yep.
Can I
It's practically the same thing. So once again, the surface area, or like the area of the bottom, okay? So what does base mean? Do you guys all know what base means? Base is the bottom. So if you have like a water bottle, this is the base. So that's the base area. So if you gotta find the base area of something, it's just the area of the bottom, which is going to be 2D shape. Suppose
What's 5 times 5?
Of this.
25. What's 6 times 6?
36.
36. 6 times 6 equals 36, right? Now the square root of 36
Square root of 225.
is just equal to 6.
15.
Okay, that's how it works. What? The square root of 6 times square root of 6 is equal to just 6. So that's how you do the first bit. This one is just, don't worry about this. You don't need to worry about that. Right now you just got to worry about 36. You just got to use your common sense and just understand that 6 will be the square root. Next, B. B is square root 324. So first of all, let's have like a guess and check method. What is 20 squared? What's 20 squared?
200.
No.
400.
400, because 20 times 20 is 400. So is 20 squared bigger than 324, yes or no?
No.
It's bigger.
Oh yeah, bigger.
It's bigger, yeah. So now, this is one way you can easily find square roots. Think about this. What's 1 times 1?
2.
You late!
What is 2 times 2?
us all.
What's 2 times 2?
4.
Keep this in your math, alright? 2 times 2 is 4. What's 3 times 3?
3 times 9.
4 times 4?
16.
5 times 5?
25. 36.
7 times 7?
49.
8 times 8?
64.
You have to find
9 times 9?
Calculator's calculator.
Okay, now, have a close look. When you times numbers that end with 2 or 8, the last digit is 4. Now, if you square root of 324, it's going to be 2 digits, right? Firstly, it's going to be less than 20, and the last digit, the ones digit, will either be equals to 2 or 8. 2 times 2 is 4, 8 times 8 is 64, and it ends with 4. So now we do guess and check method. So, what's the first number less than 20 that has a one digit about a 2 or 8?
And then
Dividable.
do it.
12. I mean 18.
18. 18 is the next number. So what's 18 times 18? And somehow we get 324. Okay, 18 is the square root of 300.
Oh yeah, I remember. It was on the sheet.
So what happens in these types is that you can't use all the information you have. So I said 1 times 1. Like 21 times 21, I definitely know the last digit would definitely be 1. How I know? Because 1 times 1 is 1. For let's say for 99 times 99, 100% know the last digit will also be 1. Because 9 times 9 is 1. You know how you guys do like timesing?
9 times 1.
No. Like look, 9 times 9. 1. It ends in 1, right? And it just follows on 3. When you do the final thing, it will be 1. So I understand that. I use those clues and think 4. What numbers times together ends will equal to 4? 2 and 8. Okay, I've got to use that. I'll show you the same thing for C. So today we focused on algebra and perfect squares, okay? So perfect squares was an important topic we did today. The clear formula of perfect squares was what we did, a plus b squared. As you remember, the final answer was a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So what we did in that case is that we got a plus b. Because we squared, we just put the same thing again, so a plus b. And what that equals is that we do these together, these together, these together, these together. That's what we did last time. So because of that, we were able to get a squared plus ab plus ab plus b squared, okay? Which we finally got as this answer. Once again, this was a plus. However, we also understood that there's another option which is a minus b squared, which then equals to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Because of that, we can write this another way as a minus b, which equals to a squared minus ab plus b squared. The difference between this one is that we're minusing. And as you can see, for the part minus b times minus b equals to b squared, not minus b squared. Because two negatives equals to a positive.
Once again, minus AB. In front of minus AB is 1, right? So negative 1 minus 1 equals to minus 2. Therefore, that's why the final answer led to this bit. Okay? So that's another thing we did today. Firstly, you guys did a bit of my problems with the base area. Just remember, base area is, as I gave an example with Josh's bottle, base area. If this is a solid, this is the 3D shape, this is the base. The base is the bottom, right? The area of the bottom. And asking, what shape is this?
Circle.
A circle, right? If it's a circle, we're going to find the base area of the circle. So the area of the circle, that is what the base area is. For example, if I give you an example, let's say this was a tower. This was a 3D shape. This was a tower. The base area or shape will be the square. The square equals to the base area. Why? Because it's the bottom and it's going to be the area. Okay, so this is the base shape. And finally we did the simple bit. So this was the perfect square, so this was a bit of the hard bit, and the simple bit was, for example, something like this. And as you can see, what we did is similar to here. We times one, then we times the second one. Now we see x, we have to times by a, and x, then we go times by b, which equals to ax, bx. Once again, in algebra, you usually write in alphabetical order, which means instead of writing xa, we write, instead of writing bx, we write ax or bx. It's like always, like Bob Mass, it's alphabetical order. Do you guys understand that? So in this case, it's ax, bx. Same again. X times b, bx, I mean not bx, xb. xb and bx are the same thing. Because in between them is the times, you can flip them around, it's the same thing as saying 3 times 5. It's the same thing as saying 5 times 3. There's no difference, right? So always keep in mind that ab equals saying the same ba, xy is saying the same yx. Okay? You also understand that?
Yeah.
Then you'll pack up now.